There's no price tag on peace of mind. That's not little. That's not a when you're talking that you're talking life changing.
My name is Marc Whitney. I'm 71 years old.
So Tyler Whitney, 34. I'm the executive director of Southern Adirondack Independent Living, which is a independent living center here in New York. We cover 17 counties across the state, helping people live more independently. You know, my mom passed away a little over a year ago. He's now living completely independently. And my wife and I, and my sister and her husband have this fear that he's going to get up in the middle of the night and fall. And he's very stubborn and wouldn't wear like a life alert. You know, he had no interest in wearing a life alert. He still doesn't even like to talk about it. So, you know, for this, let's look at ways that we can prevent the fall as opposed to having to use life alert after the fall. So we're always talking preventative services, preventative maintenance, making sure that we have these things in place to prevent the actual occasion. This lends itself to preventing that. Turn the light on from your bed, get up, don't fall. He had trouble getting out of bed. It was dark. He reached for something and grabbed a dresser, right? And he almost pulled the dresser on top of him because he was getting out of bed in the dark. It's painful to watch him get up. It's painful for me to see the struggle of losing his balance. Once he stands up and it's shorter, then he's, you know, kind of walking, tipping over.
It's the truth. I don't have to worry about falling. Turn on the light, I'm good. I can, because when I get up, I'm always, I gotta focus. And I'm 71, you know what I mean? I just, with my leg, I can get up, I sit up, and then I know where to go. With the light on or off, I'd stagger trying to find something, and because I don't leave a lot of lights on, and it works perfect.
I wish we had this when my mom was alive. You know, end of life care is a journey, and
Tough.
you know, her cancer had spread. It wasn't necessarily brain cancer, but it's in the fluid that surrounds it, and it created a lot of psychotic behavior, psychosomatics that were happening for her. So in the middle of the night, she would often wake up and be screaming because she was terrified. She also hated the dark. And had she had this, I guarantee she would have used it to be able to calm some of those nerves. So I wish we'd had this when she was alive, because I think it would have been also life-changing for her.
Time.
You know, in my world, we can give you all the pieces of equipment. We can give you the walkers. We can give you the canes. We can give you the wheelchairs, the transport chairs. We can do all of those things, but we can't necessarily give you light. And without light, what good is the equipment if you can't see it? So, you know, for that reason, right there, to be able to, like in my world, we live in this thing called housing first, right? Like housing is for people the stability. In this world, light is the stability. Light is what brings, you know, all of this into focus. So to have the ability, and usually what we're doing is trying to get people to that light switch. So put the walker right next to your bed. When you turn, get right on the walker, know where your light switch is, make sure you have a clear path, all of those things. That's how we help people. This is a game changer in that world, because now we can say, use your Lotus, turn it on, find your walker, find your stability, and then do what you have to do.